Today, in honor of Children's Book Week, we are going to share some memes. But before we do, what do children's books do? They spark the joy of exploration in young minds through tales that open doors to realms of endless fascination and growth. That's according to daysoftheyear.com. They also offer incredible insight into the world, from fiction and fantasy books that inspire the imagination to nonfiction books that help children get more information about historical figures or glean a new skill. Books act as an entry point into so much learning for children of all ages. And Children's Book Week is here to celebrate all of the elements surrounding books for children. But today, our memes are a little different. We are going to share memes about inappropriate children's books that have been published throughout the years. The content might not be appropriate. The title might be just not appropriate today, or some illustration on the book cover. So that is what we're doing today. Inappropriate children's books in honor of Children's Book Week. And talking about inappropriate, we have a special guest today, Mr. Dadman. Hey, Mr. Dadman, how you doing?
What an intro. I think a lot of people say it's appropriate, but hey, I'm well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. So here we go with our first inappropriate book. Melanie's Marvelous Measles. You'll find out that a lot of these books are self-published.
Let's have fun with measles.
Yes, well, this is written by an Australian author. She is an anti-vaccine activist named Stephanie Messenger. Through its story, the book claims, contrary to scientific data, that contracting measles is beneficial to health and that vaccines are ineffective. They are lies, people. These are all lies. Okay? So this book, Melanie's Marvelous Measles. What you think, Dad, man?
I have fun with measles. I mean, I'm like floored, I guess, but it's like, oh boy, very inappropriate for sure.
Yes. You can see why it was self-published. And the night Dad went to jail.
Yes. Now this one's really cool.
What to expect when someone you love goes to jail. Now, I don't think these books are inherently bad, but I have not read this book. But one of the reviewers said that this book kind of sugarcoats why Dad went to jail, and that he, it just, there's more to the story. And so I love this, but one reviewer comment said, how about retitling it, Daddy is a dirtbag loser and he's never allowed to be around you ever again.
Yes.
And these are all Amazon comments, by the way.
Yeah.
Another one commented, I think if you're going to make a book like this, you should also write one like How Daddy Got Kicked Out of Walmart, or How Daddy Got Babysitter Pregnant, or Why Does Big Sister Have a Rash She Can't Wash Off? If we're going to make books out there for parents to sugarcoat when Daddy commits a crime on his own and decides that being a criminal is more important than being a father, those other books are just as relevant. And that is a quote from a comment that is on Amazon as of yesterday. So, yep, the night Daddy went to jail.
Yeah.
And this one is misleading. This is Harper's Horrible Secret.
Oh my gosh. No, not with that art. No.
Okay, well, what do you think? The Horrible Secret is not what the cover art leads you to believe.
Okay. I have no
let's address the elephant in the room first. Why is this old guy standing this close to this little boy? Is that the Horrible Secret? No, it is not.
It's not.
The secret is great-granddad has Alzheimer's. And Harper himself is not the brightest kid, so he doesn't understand what that means, and he thinks that he has it too.
Okay.
So that's the secret. It's not a bad book necessarily. It's just that the drawing is a little questionable, shall we say. They could have done better with the drawing.
Yep, just a little bit.
And here's one, and this is actually a book. This is actually a book, this next one. Goodbye, testicles.
Whoa! 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 Ow! I even feel sorry for the dog.
This is about a dog getting fixed. Yes. She also wrote a book called Goodbye Tonsils about someone having a tonsillectomy. But I thought this one was a spoof. I really did. But it is a real book about taking your pet to the vet for that special visit.
Okay.
Does it make you want to like kind of cross your legs?
Find a bag of ice.
Buy some ice. I love how they're giving the dog medicine like a little drink.
Yep.
And I don't understand Jack and Jill in the background.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't either. It's like, I mean, there was no dog in that nursery rhyme.
No, it's just very odd. And these, yeah, let's just you wouldn't want to be on the Hindenburg.
Oh gosh! Wow. Oh, that's a hot time.
And this is a comment. This is once again from Amazon. And this is a comment from someone in Amazon. Great. The story is very funny. And the first person narration really makes it even better.
Nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. I just, and there are a lot of these books. You wouldn't want to be on the Titanic. You wouldn't want to be a
Wow.
gladiator.
Yeah.
And I think, I think they're kind of neat books, but the fact that it's like, oh, done in rhyme, just,
Yep.
I don't know. And this one, the title from what I've read has since been changed, but here we go. The Muffin Muncher.
I'm a little speechless on that one.
Okay, this book was written in 1974, okay? And the author, we didn't know that 4 decades later, the title would mean something completely different. And it's a book about sharing and cooperating with others, by the way.
Wow.
But yes. Mom, can I get the Muffin Muncher, please?
What?
Excuse
That's
me?
hilarious. I know. Oh.
And we have the Christmas book of the year. You ready for it?
Okay, let's do it.
The Loneliest Hoe in the World.
Ha ha! Oh man.
This is a true book. It's about hoes.
Yeah.
It literally says, as Santa was about to leave, he remembered his hose. Christmas isn't Christmas without hose. Ho,
No, it's
ho,
not.
ho. He lost his ho, ho, ho is what he lost.
Somewhere on a subway in Detroit, right?
Yeah, everyone, remember the t-shirt I made for a Christmas party?
Oh yeah. I remember that very well.
Dadman dressed up as Santa.
Yep.
And I wore a t-shirt that had a picture of Santa on it, and I had on it Santa's favorite hoe.
Exactly. I love it. It was so it got attention, that's for sure.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And this one, oh my gosh. My Beautiful Mommy. Not necessarily a bad book, right?
Right.
But it was written by a plastic surgeon.
Oh.
So this just sets your kids up to think you'll emerge from surgery in clouds of glitter and butterflies. And in one page, the little girl exclaims, "Mommy, your eyes are sparkling like diamonds." Honey, that's Vicodin.
Oh gosh, damn.
The honey that's Vicodin is not in the book.
Uh, woo.
But
Yeah.
yeah, let's emphasize exterior beauty above all. Perfect for a
Fake
children's book, is
exterior
it not?
beauty. It costs. It costs.
Yes.
That's how that doctor writes the book to promote more surgery.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, and here's one that I just love the title. Games you can play with your pussy.
Mrs. Slocum, are you free?
Yes.
I love
My
that.
pussy is my pussy was out in the rain and it's damp.
And I'm unanimous in that.
And I'm unanimous in that.
I just
Yes, this book was written by Ira Alterman. It's been popular seller since 1985. It is written for kids with cats. The chapters answer all of their burning cat questions like how to feed your pussy, how to eat with your pussy, how to discipline your pussy, how to name your pussy, and how to nurse your sick pussy.
I just can't. I can't. I just can't.
I think more recent editions of this book, they have put pussy cat
I
instead
don't
of
doubt it.
just.
Yeah, but I mean, anyway, just I can't.
Mm-hmm. The playing chess with your cat. Yeah, play chess with your pussy.
There you go.
And this one makes me sad that this book is here. It shares so many wrong messages. Maggie goes on a diet.
Yeah.
One comment says, this is from Amazon, a young girl goes on a quote diet and you think this is okay? She gets thin and is suddenly the star of the team and has tons of friends. This is the message we are sending to our girls. If you are skinny, you are now perfect, popular, and will get friends. It wouldn't have been so bad if Maggie had a friend before she got thin, but she was made the butt of bullies. And this piece of drivel was written by an adult.
Yep.
That is a comment from there. This is, and what is that dress? That's, I mean, this kid is supposed to be like 9, 10 years old or
Yeah.
something. It would have been better if Maggie and her friend learned healthy habits or something. But this is such a wrong message. So
Yep.
this one pisses me off. This book pisses me off. It just really, really does. Sorry. But
That's
that is an
okay. Yep.
inappropriate book. Don't buy that for your kid. Any kid.
All right.
Sorry.
That's a little serious one there. So yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay, here we go. What's
No,
the name of
guys.
this one?
Where
Go ahead.
Willie went.
The Big Story of a Little Sperm.
That's God. Where'd you find these things? It's like,
It's a simple introduction to reproduction.
oh wow.
Every single day, Willie, a small sperm, practices for the great swimming race. But when the day arrives, will Willie be able to swim faster than his 300 million friends? He'll have to if he stands a chance of meeting the marvelous egg. Join Willie on his biggest adventure yet. And I loved one of the comments. It said, and poor Willie ended up in a tissue.
God. Or it could have been a sock, but yeah.
Or a sock.
That's
Yes.
like one of the loudest cheers when I saw Jurassic Park when it was Free
And you
Willy.
see the
When
title,
Free,
but it is from Amazon.
yeah, but when I saw a movie back in '92, it's like the movie Free Willy. When it went out, it was the title was announced in the theater. Everybody just died laughing. So
Yes.
yep.
Yes. And this one, yeah, just monsters eat whiny children.
Well, That's what fairy tales used to be, to get children to behave. So
This is an inappropriate kids' book for parents that could scare your little brat into behaving without
yeah,
necessarily emotionally scarring them for life.
yep,
On second thought, controlling your children with fear may not be the most advisable way of getting them to stop whining, but it sure is worth a try.
absolutely.
I actually kind of like that title.
Yeah.
And this one, not a bad book, but just the title. I'm going to be cooking with Pooh.
Oh, nice, nice,
But yes, there's poo on your shirt. Where? Sorry.
nice.
And this one is a real book. Go the fuck to sleep.
Wow, nice. With big cats in it too. Yep.
I don't understand why there are cats there. I'll be
No,
honest with
no.
you. It is a bedtime book for parents who live in the real world, where a few snoozing kitties and cutesy rhymes don't always send a toddler sailing blissfully off to dreamland.
Yep.
Profane, affectionate, and radically honest, author Adam Mensbach's verses perfectly capture the familiar and unspoken tribulations of putting your little angel down for the night. With illustrations by Ricardo Cortez, Go the Fuck to Sleep is beautiful, subversive, and pants-wittingly funny. A book for parents, new, old, and expectant. And you probably should not read this one to your children.
No. Agree.
I have felt that so often. Just go to sleep.
Yep.
Oh,
I've
so,
been had
yes.
many nights like that where I just want to go to sleep. But yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
So,
I'm
no,
speechless. Yeah.
what'd you say?
I was just speechless. Some of these were really good. Some were kind of it's really. I just free Willie and the Race. That just okay.
Yes. Yes.
And the cat song, the cat book. Anyway, but
Yes. Oh, how to
yep,
play with your pussy.
exactly.
Yes. So those are our memes today, everybody. I hope you loved these inappropriate books. Um, check some of them out if you feel so inclined.
Yeah,
I would not recommend some of them for children, though.
gotta have Cooking with Pooh though. That's a good one.
Cooking
So
with Pooh is
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So everybody, you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.